Good day traders, this is Mdlalose. Today I'm going to be teaching you to build your own trading system. Yes, I've said it, your own trading system, because there's a couple of things that I want to talk about today that will actually improve your own trading strategies. So guys, let's get right into it. For the next few minutes, I am going to be teaching you to build your own watertight trading system. Let's get right into it. So we are going to be building a system that you can use to trade any asset class, whether it's forex, whether it's commodities, whether it's stocks, whether it's anything, because the most important thing in everything is the trend. Okay, so the most important thing that you need to focus on is actually the trend. So I am going to be teaching you to build your own trend trading system. So I'm actually going to be deleting all the indicators that I have on my chart, so that we can have a blank clean chart, and then I will run you through to whatever I want to teach you today, so that you can build your own trading strategy. Okay, cool. So Mdlalose is a 5-minute trader, 15-minute trader. I'm a short-term trader mainly, and I find short-term trades much more rewarding because you are in and out, you make money not very fast, but you can make money in a short space of time, right? So the number one thing that we need to look at when we are building our own trading system is the trend. Okay, so why the trend? Because the trend is what makes the market move. Remember, the market move because people are buying or selling. Markets move because people are buying or selling. Markets do not move because of resistance level or whatever. Markets move because now there's a buy order that has been executed into the market. There's a sell order that has been executed into the market, right? Let me clarify that further. So if you see the markets moving like this, right? If you see markets doing this, you must know with high probability from there until that level up there were strong buyers involved in the market. That's what it means. Do not confuse this. Do not overthink this. Do not overanalyze this. So this means there were buyers in the market. This means they were sellers in the market. This means there were also buyers in the market that came in and took over, and finally now we are currently selling in the market. It means right now GBP USD 25th of November 2020, as I'm speaking to you right now at 11:35 my South African time, the market is selling. Yes, it's selling according to what we can see here. Forget these two candles, but if you look at this, currently the market is in a selling mode. Okay, so how do you build your own trading system and make sure that you actually start seeing a profit? Remember, this does not matter whether you trade gold, whether you trade a Nasdaq, whether you trade Dow. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because the most important thing is what the markets are showing you at this at that particular moment. Okay, so the number one thing that I do, that I'm going to be teaching you today, is moving average. Moving average, yes, boom, moving average. Now let's break this down. I'm actually going to give you all the nice secrets today, so that you can build your own trading system. So this is a 5-minute chart. Okay, this is a 5-minute chart, right? So if you are looking at a 5-minute chart, which is the next chart that is bigger than the 5-minute, obviously is the 15-minute chart. So we come here, we put on the MA 15 exponential close. I like to use the close because I want this moving average to calculate when the candle has closed, not when the candle is still open, or when not when the candle is opening, but when the candle is closed. Why when the candle has closed? So that we've got enough information of what the markets are doing at that particular time. That's the main thing. I want you to have full information on what is happening at that particular time. So you need to focus on the candle close, right? So we'll put the 15-minute time frame on 5. What do I mean by that? So this represents the 15-minute time frame. Okay, yes, you're on 5, but now already 5 times 3 is 15. So no wonder why now we've got a moving average, a moving average here that will actually going to represent the 15-minute chart on 5. And then the next moving average, remember there is 5, there's 15, there's 30, there's 1 hour, then there's 240, then there's the daily. So we are going to be putting all the values. So now how many times, sorry, here it's not 15, sorry, let me change this to 3. It's not 15, guys, sorry, it's 3. 3 times 5 is 15. So the next moving average, we need to calculate how many times does 5 minutes go into 30. That's 6 times. So the next moving average is going to be 6, right? We put a different color. Okay, so now we've got the 15, we've got the 30, right? The next time frame is what? Is the 1 hour. Okay, how many times does 5 go into 60? If I'm not mistaken, it's 12 times. So we'll put in 12 here, and then we'll change the color again, put a different color. Now we've got the 1 hour chart, still on 5 minute chart. You must follow this closely. Okay, now we've got the 5 minute right there, we've got the 15, now we've got the 1 hour. The next time frame that you need to focus on is the 4 hour time frame, right? So the 4 hour time frame, quickly let's do the calculation together so that you understand where I'm going with this, right? 240 minutes. Okay, 240 divided by 5, that's 48. 240 divided by 5, that's 48. So you put that as the next moving average. You can clearly see that's your 48 right there. Now you come here, you do the very same thing, you put 48, you change the color, put in a yellow. You can choose any color that you want, guys. You can choose any color that you want. Now you are done. You are done. The only thing that you need to focus on right now is the price in relation to the bands. Okay, so what is the bands? I'm talking about these moving averages. So when you know, I don't want to put in the daily because the daily is it's very long term if you're trading the 5. So you know what, you're going to have a little bit of lagging of the price. You get up when things are a little bit late. So I'm not going to put the daily, I'm only going to stop on the 4 hour chart. So now you can clearly see there's now the band 1, 2, 3, 4, and then now you need to focus on the price when it's touching the bands. That's very, very important to focus on now. Now I am going to be putting for example, Nasdaq. I know in South Africa people are crazy about US tech, which is the Nasdaq. A lot of people are trading that aggressively, and some of the people don't really understand why it moves and what. Remember, when you're trading, it does not matter why the markets are moving. You don't care about that. You do not care. The only thing that you focus on as a trader is what are the markets doing right now when you're looking at the chart. So this morning, if you ask me what's happening with the Nasdaq, you could have potentially looked for a short position run about there or there. So this is where you could have potentially looked for a short position. Why? Because the price came below all the bands, came back, retested the bands, and now if you're in front of your computer and you saw this and you saw this, now visually you have an idea, right? The price is trading below the bands or below the envelope. You can call it whatever you want, but these are a set of moving averages. So at this stage here, that's why you should have focused on buying the US tech or the NAS. And then if we go to yesterday, right, you can clearly see yesterday the price played around and went up. Could have bought there, could have sold there, and finally there was a buy roundabout. You could have jumped in there, clearer one was there, and the market kept on testing the bands. going up, because these bands are different time frames. Here's another trade that you could have potentially taken anywhere around here for a short. Yes, you could have, because now you can clearly see the bands are also sloping down and the price is below on the moving averages. So when this happens, it means that the market or the buyers are there on the different time frames that you want to focus on. It means that the sellers are there on the 5 minute, which is our 3. It means the sellers are there on the 15, the sellers are there on the 1 hour, or sorry, on the 30 minutes, and then the sellers are there on the 4 hour. When you see that happening, now you can focus on following what the market said, because a lot of people lose money because they do not want to follow what the markets are telling them. They simply want to come up with their own theory and say price will bounce here, price will do this, price will do that. But the most important thing, guys, is to understand the trend. So if you understand the trend, you must understand where the price is in relation to the close. When it closed on the 5 minute, when it closed on the 30 minutes, when it closed on the 1 hour, when it closed on the 4 hour, where was the price? Was it below its open, or was it above its open? Because if you look at the close, it will tell you exactly what you need to focus on. So guys, if you want to build your own trading system, first of all, this is the most important thing before you filter out and start maybe looking for potential resistance area, supply and demand. The most important thing is to understand the trend. Where are the buyers? Where are the sellers? Are we buying right now, or are we selling right now? When you put these moving averages, you'll stop guessing the markets, because you will know with high probability what to focus on. This is Mdlalose. Stay blessed, and guys, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm back again. You know, sometimes I disappear because I'm a trader, and I'm also an investor, and you know, I'm also a business person. Sometimes I do these videos, sometimes I go out for like 2-3 months, but I'm back now, and I'm going to be sharing more videos. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, share this video with your friends, share with your cousin, share with your friend, share with your mentor. They might learn a thing or two from Mdlalose. Cheers, cheers, goodbye, happy trading.